is happening, everybody? My name is Azarath. I don't know why I said that all weird and shit. That's not typically how I do my intro. I'm kind of down in the dumps today, so I was trying to figure out how I could get myself out of my funk. And then I remembered that I played the Stanley Parable. Not the Stanley Parable! I got ahead of myself. I'm about to be playing the Stanley Parable. This is going by so terribly. I played the Beginner's Guide recently, which then made me go, oh yeah, the Stanley Parable, I haven't played. Well, I mean, I have, but if you're new to the channel, then you'll be... All I'll say is the account that has my playthrough of this got hacked, and that's a long, complicated story for a different day. All I'm gonna say, like, I love this game. I love this game. And honestly, I could probably be, in the worst mood on the entire planet, and this would probably still bring me joy. So, yeah, let's get into it. But before I do, just to kind of explain what I'm going to be doing here, there's no guarantee. There's so many endings. Even when I played it before, I doubt I caught all of them. I mean, the main thing in this game is the end is never the end is never the end. See, I remember that. I'm going to listen to the narrator first. And then we're just going to be an asshole and ignore everything, because that's where most of the humor comes from. Okay. The end is never the end, is never the end, is it? See, I don't know.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Okay.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Not for long.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Oh, where'd everybody go?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, that does sound about right. But, yeah, if it doesn't seem like much now, just know this game gets meta and crazy and weird. But I gotta listen to the narrator first.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fine, I'll be boring. Mr. Narrator? Mr. Narrator?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. And then, oh, there's the broom closet. Oh, I want to go in there so badly. No, it's gotta wait. It's gotta wait. Just know that the broom closet...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Fine. I'm doing everything that you're telling me. Hello? Boss?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 285. 845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah, you're correct. I don't actually remember or know where it is, so... Hold on. It's gotta be something here, right? A clue?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2.
Well, yes, I'm aware of this, Mr. Narrator. That's the problem. I mean, the code's gotta be...
2845.
Shut up, Mr. Narrator. I'm trying. Hold... You know what? I tried. Okay, I tried. 2, no, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing
I tried doing it
buttons
correctly.
on the keypad,
Shut up.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Here we go. I mean, I guess even when you do it correctly, I still like this story. As brief as it is, I do think it's funny that if you play the game correctly, it's unbelievably short. Can you press the button? Thank you. Whoa. Yeah, no, this and The Beginner's Guide are two of my favorite games.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley
anything?
realized he felt a bit peculiar.
What?
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh. Well, I mean, if you say so.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yep. It does say that, huh?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Somebody play the Illuminati song. Austin in editing, if you can remember that, please do that.
Now the monitors jumped to life,
they're fired.
their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh, Mr. Narrator, you got some explaining to do.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Apparently. Let's go.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I mean, if we're talking about me here
But here was the
specifically,
proof,
then yes.
the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Right? That's what I was supposed to do, right, Mr. Narrator? Mr. Narrator. That's 100% what I should also say.
And a rising
Never mind.
chill of uncertainty.
I was gonna
Was it
say
over?
something, probably.
Yes. He had
Freedom.
won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Wow, I did it.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Click the bell icon, turns on notifications, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Every little bit does help out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys. Well, no, because see, the end is never the end. It's never the end. We're not done yet. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? What I was going to say before I was oh so rudely interrupted by the narrator. Well, I mean, technically not really interrupted, but whatever. If anything, I'm interrupting him. If the commentary is worse than usual, I'm aware it's pretty bad on normal days. It's pretty bad. But this game is absurdly dialogue. You're dealing with a meta narrator, okay? So I can only say so much, but... Alright, let the tomfoolery commence!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy?
Yes.
Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No,
yes.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks?
Yes!
Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort
I can do that.
Warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Narrator!
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it.
Oh, for
yes,
fuck's sake.
almost certainly 50 clicks.
Give it to me!
No. I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to
No!
have meant something.
Give it to me!
It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417! That I can do, Mr. Narrator. Where is that? There it is! Give it to me, 417!
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437? Where is 437? 437! It's around here somewhere!
Excellent! I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks
415!
or so.
Got it! Dude, Mr. Narrator, you better not be pulling my leg. You better not be pulling my leg. I've earned it!
Now, back to door number 437.
437! Got it! Mr. Narrator, you're giving me that trophy, right? Like, that's what you're...
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Got
All
it!
right, back to room 417.
Oh, for the love
I'm
of
really
God,
feeling
give
it
me the
now.
trophy!
I'm getting somewhere.
Give me the trophy, Mr. Narrator!
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes! This is great!
it!
You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that.
Yes.
All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Got it! Give it!
Almost got it!
Yes!
Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Oh, you got it, Mr. Narrator. Oh, I'm feeling so good about myself right now. Oh, I'm feeling so good.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5!
Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
Yep.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Yup. Now, if you give me a second here, Mr. Narrator. Hold on. How do? Oh yeah, there we go. Whee!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map.
No, I
until
don't.
he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Yeah.
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video
actually,
game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Yeah.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yeah.
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question.
Okay.
What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop?
I'm
Do
sure
you
you're a
think
bit
it would have
sassy.
been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer?
Oh dear God.
How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected Continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option.
Mr. Narrator.
Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not.
Mr.
In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Are you actually done? Are you actually done? Hello. 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 Oh dear God. Do I actually have to restart? Is that... Wait! Mr. Narrator! Wait a minute! Help! Stop talking.
No matter how hard Stanley
Ah!
worked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Shut up!
At
Give me the
first,
other option!
Stanley assumed he'd broken the map
No.
until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
No, I want the other
He
option.
then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary
Correct.
into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
Okay.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do
Sam?
you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yep.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly.
I don't think I got this
But the
ending
truth
last
must
time.
be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable
Narrator.
and lives an existence quite
Stop.
terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Are you done yet? No. No, it's not. Well, the thing is, if I leave now, someone's gonna be mad, and there's probably people watching this too who are like, yeah, skip it, come on, let's go. But then there's gonna be somebody who wants to see it, and then they're mad that you skipped it, so... Narrator. Please stop with the... At legitimately don't know if he's done, because, like, if that's just gonna play endlessly forever now. I'll give it 15 more seconds. I'll give it 15 more seconds. Okay, you win. You win. You win, Mr. Narrator. You win. Ugh.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Who knows? But I'm going to not listen to a single thing you say.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yep.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Sure.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yep. Just gonna drink it all in.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Yep.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Mr. Narrator, do not judge me, okay? I am having fun. Maybe you're not having fun.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
That sucks.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Seriously though, can I have one of these drinks? Oh man, I'm thirsty.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue.
Yep.
But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Yeah, well, that sucks, honestly, because I'm not moving. Well, I mean, I am moving, but not, like, out of this room. Wait, hold on. I want to test something. Wait, hold on. I'm curious.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room
no,
and took the first open door on his left
closet.
to get back to business.
You know, Mr. Narrator...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah. I mean, it does sound like me. Sorry. I guess this one, because it's a different path, sort of, kind of, I should listen to him and then I'll do the other one after the fact.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Probably.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yes.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
What? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
If you
Give
say
me a
so.
chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Yes.
Stanley walked through the red door.
All right. The red door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
My mistake. I'm kind of slow. It's fine. I'm sorry. That was blue. I went through the blue door. Oh, well.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Yes.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
I like behind the
I
scenes.
put a lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
That works.
There we go. A third option.
Yes!
This really feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stan. Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
Okay.
Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Do you want, like, my opinion on it? Or, like, am I gonna be, like, reviewing this like how IGN would? That's what I'm... You know what? Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. That's fine.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that?
Not enough water!
But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Uh-oh. Well, now... Why do I feel like this is just not accurate? Man... Where am I here, Mr. Nair? Oh. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
You know what? It helps, actually. Yeah, I'll give you it's definitely better.
I nearly forgot. Yeah. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Sure!
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Yeah, let's do that!
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
What do you think?
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
That works!
Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
All jokes aside, I fucking love this reference. I love it so much.
Aha! Fascinating.
Firewatch.
What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley, and it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
So, I just want to say it real quick. I'm not going to try to hide it. I'm a Firewatch whore. I am, okay? It's literally one of my favorite games. Judge me. I don't care. But the thing about this that's crazy is that it's not like it's close or... it's there, you know, about 90%. It's so damn close and exact that you would have thought... I don't know what Davey did here, if he knew somebody at Campo Santa. I don't know. But where, like, it's like he used the files from, like, the actual ones from the real game, because it's not, well, the art style's kind of similar, and it's close enough, and blah, blah, blah. It's damn near exact. There might be a couple of differences here or there, but it's like, I've played Firewatch a cajillion-and-one times, and, like, this is Firewatch. Now, I don't know if it was a legal issue or a whatever, but there had to have been a reason why Davey changed this, because if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, in the original Stanley Parable, this was actually Minecraft. I think it was Minecraft and Portal. I think. Fuck, now I want to play Firewatch! Damn it, Stanley Parable! Damn you, narrator! That's what I'm saying, it's exact. It's exact. Sorry, I'm having way too much fun with this. Oh, man. So mad about my account getting hacked, though, because my genuine, raw reaction to this. Because I was honestly expecting Minecraft. I knew what was going on, and now that I'm thinking about it, I remember him like, Stanley, I'm gonna build a house. So that is what it was.
Oh, no.
That Firewatch popped up, I'm like, hell yeah. Your what hurts? Well, narrator, while you're off doing whatever, I'm gonna go find, Forest Burns, and I'm gonna take a shit.
It's an open world game. Good God, quickly, block it off.
No!
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
So much
you
for that.
Off into that thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any. Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
But,
okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
But narrator,
preferably something with walls.
No.
Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Firewatch.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Can we
See,
go back
this
to
is
Firewatch?
exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
I mean, yeah. The problem is...
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Why, thank you! The only problem is, the difference between this and the other one, Mr. Narrator, is I've actually played Firewatch. I don't know what this says about me, but I've actually never...
Are you winning? Is this fun?
I
is it
think
better
so.
than my
I hope
miserable
so.
little
Hold
story
on.
that I worked so hard
Ah!
on? Stanley,
Get in there!
And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but
Neither
if
am I.
one
Get in
ball
there.
generates a certain
Woohoo!
amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely
I'm having
multiple
fun.
balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to check out. Here comes another ball.
Wait!
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
I know, I'm having fun!
Balls.
More balls! Give me the balls! All of them. Every last ball. I want the balls. All of them in my face. Wait, no, that's not what whatever. It's fine. Well, okay, I didn't want to hit that one anymore anyway. Yappa!
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Very much so. No.
Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes.
But I was hitting balls with my face!
You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides,
Narrator.
you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
But Mr. Narrator... Okay, you know what? Fine, I didn't want... Could you at the very least bring me back to Firewatch? Okay, well... Whee!
Hold on. What are you doing?
I'm yeeting. I yeeted myself.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
That sucks.
How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
I'm sure I'll figure it out. It can't be that hard. That works too. Yeah, I remember when I played the original, got to this point, because, again, it was pretty much the same, just the games he picked there was different. I'm 90% sure the other game was Portal, because at this point I'm convinced that the one was Minecraft. I remember him talking about building a house, like, Stanley, look at the house I built. But yeah, we got to here, and for whatever reason, I was creeped out. 427, what are we gonna hear, 427? Oop. Oh no. I mean, I'm sure it's fine, right? Oh, we're gone.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
As somebody who's played the game before, no. But, speaking of that, I know I said this before and I kind of lied. Before I do anything else, I actually have a game plan now. Like I said, I can't, there's no way I'm getting every ending, so just get that out of your head right now. It's not happening. That's absolutely not. But I don't think I tried this last time. I want to go back to where I was.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
I know, the new content, it's so tempting, but it's gonna have to wait.
When Stanley came to a set of two
I'm doing something on purpose.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Shut up!
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Shut.
Wow.
Stop talking.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I want to actually listen to him with like the blue and red doors.
Following directions. It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Shut up! I told you, I have a game plan.
Perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I know
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. What? Really?
Yep.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
Okay.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Got it.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Also, I was wrong. I have done this before. I mean, it's fine. It's a new ending, sort of.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna take it all away from you. I mean, I don't mind giving it a minute, you know, letting like, look at, oh, it's so pretty. Look at it, it's so cool. And I hear an airplane outside, and it's loud. So Mr. Narrator, you're not gonna be mad if I yeet myself over the edge? Sorry, I'm trying to see if that does. I feel like if you stay here long enough, maybe something else happens. Just bear with me. Yeah, because that's going away.
No, wait. Where are you going? Right. Where were we?
I'm sorry, Mr. Narrator. Do you not have anything you want to say to that? Oh, yeah, that's right. The stairs. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, this is kind of mean, but...
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley. No!
This... Yeah, it's fucked up.
Thank God. No. No, no. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Also, I'm sure somebody's aggravated. I did not mean to skip through that dialogue. Ow.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Sorry. I'm on a mission.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Well, listen, man, when you word it like that, like, I know what you think, I'm a bad person, but, like, I'm just trying to...
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
I'm seeing something, Mr. Narrator. I'm seeing something.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I still thought that was possible.
Okay, so I can't walk off the edge. I mean, it's gonna take me because I'm slower now, like every time you jump off the... Oh my god. Sorry, Mr. Narrator. I'm sorry. I just wanted to see if something else happened there. I'm such a dick. But like I said, this isn't like a real feeling or this or that. I just wanted the other ending. That's all it was. It's not that deep. Everybody calm down. It's fine. This is not... Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mr. Narrator. The end is never the end is never the end. Yeet.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Yeah, I kind of... I feel bad for the Nick. The fuck?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yeah, but what's
Stanley
all
decided
that?
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And yes, I'm still waiting on the new content. There's other shit here.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And I can't hold out any longer. I'm doing
Yet
it.
there was not a single person
Doing
here
it.
either. Feeling a
Doing
wave
it.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here.
Yep.
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No
That's good.
reason to still be here.
So it's a great broom closet, though. It's my favorite broom closet. Spets broom closet to broom closet in the history of broom
It was
closets.
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Yep.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Doing sweet FA. Well, don't tell me what I can and can't
Anyway,
enjoy.
Still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yes.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I want to be here. I don't understand the problem. I very much enjoy being in this broom closet.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Yeah, no,
If
that's
I'd
fine.
said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
All right. Mr. Narrator, this
Maybe
is a...
to you this is somehow its own branching path.
Yes.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite."
It really
I hope your
is.
friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Listen, Narrator, you don't know shit
Well, I've
about
come to a
me.
very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Yeah.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway. Ah, second player, it's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Well, as much as I love this, actually, I don't know if he says anything else. But it's fine. When it comes to the broom closet, I have a game plan.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Trust me, I have a game plan. Don't worry about it. I don't care. I love
But
this game's
Stanley
humor
just couldn't
so
do it.
much.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Oh, this place is fucking haunted.
These rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
Yeah, I hate when this happens.
How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
I've been asking that for years,
Now
man.
the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
That never works, by the way.
I am okay.
Oh, for the love of fuck! Help!
Stanley began screaming.
Help!
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley.
Wake me
I have
up
a boss,
inside!
I have an office. I am real. Please, just
Save
someone tell me I'm
me!
real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Ow. Well, so much for that. Now I'm dead. Or something.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Just so you guys know, I'm going back to the broom closet. I hope you're aware
All
of
his
this.
co-workers were gone.
Yep.
What could it mean?
Broom
Stanley
closet.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Broom closet!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Oh, no. Oh, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Okay. Again, I'll stay in here all damn day if I have to. I don't give a shit. Gotta make sure that door's closed. Hey, for what I'm about to do, that door can't be open. Actually, is there any cameras in here? Are there any cameras? Go away! Okay, so I sat here for a while. He still hasn't said anything, so... Just want to double check. You know what? Fine, Mr. Narrator. You're boring me now.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's see, what do we got here? Can I use the toilet? No? Can I click on... No? Can I click on... No, no, no. Can I click on any of this? No, no. Can I click anything? You know what? Fine! There's gotta be something in here, right? That just upsets me greatly. Ooh, elevator! Up! I do not remember coming in this elevator. This is the same room. What? Is this elevator pointless? Is that what you're trying to... Oh. Fine.
Stepping into his
No!
manager's office,
Fuck!
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of
You can
any
go
human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Mr. Narrator, I'm upset at the moment.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Yep.
Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. $2845.
I don't give a shit! I don't give a shit!
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
No, Mr. Narrator, I'm not playing your game. No. No. I'm not. Getting the heck out of here is what I'm doing. Alright, I'll get on with it, alright! Fine. I'm more mad about the backing out of the door thing than I am anything else.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
You mean it?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Okay.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes. Mr. Narrator. Ow. Where the hell am I?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
That's fine.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story. trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
And
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Yup.
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Yay!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Can we just go back up to the... Okay. That's the wrong way. Man.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I mean, apparently, but that doesn't change the... I've always liked these behind-the-scenes things, so I'm not complaining at all. I mean, can we go back to the me dying thing, though? That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty neat. Yeah, you can call me weird, you can call me whatever, but I've legitimately always... Like, all this makes me think of is there's the like, art museum thing, or whatever you want to call it, in, the PS2 King Kong video game. I know it was on Xbox too, whatever, but it's what I owned it on. Oh, actually, it's not a PlayStation game. Yeah, I know, it's fine. I miss the other narrator. He was nice to me. Sometimes. Not all the time. I am not... Huh. I mean, if nothing else, can you take me back to Firewatch? I won't complain about anything ever again if you just take me back to Firewatch. I will very much appreciate... Like, I think it'd be pretty darn awesome. It'd be pretty cool. Whoa. Can I have that? No? Can I have that? Yeah, no, I know I can't click on anything, but I'm having fun just looking around, alright? I'm having fun exploring. Nope. Problem is, I totally forgot how to get out of here. Well, that's cool, but does this trailer have sound? It does not. Ooh. What's that? What's that? Oh. The freedom enigma. I already got that, I think. It's gotta be one of these doors, I'd imagine. Well, okay, that's where I came from. Yeah, it's totally gotta be one of... Right?
I'm just gonna make this easy on you. Throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing. Does that sound plausible to you? Nothing there? Shoot. Well, try the other one then.
What the hell? Narration outtakes.
Let's see. Stanley walked through the green door. He pushed the number 9. Stanley pushed the number 6. Let's see. Stanley walked through the green door. Stanley stood on the roof. Stanley jumped in the river.
I mean, hey. I don't know how long that goes on for, but no. Him as the narrator, he's what sells this game. Like, yes, I love the idea and the... overall execution and everything else. This game works for a number of reasons. Fine, fair enough. But gotta give credit where credit's due. The narrator's so good. He's so good. That being said, though, how the fuck do I get out of here? Oh.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me.
Oh, yeah!
You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat
No!
this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Yay! Hey. Yes. Oh, great, this again.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
What? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't... What do you mean someone was following me?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I'm all paranoid now.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Mr. Narrator, my broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. The moment...
Got him! Got it! I mean, I don't remember what to do about that. I just knew that I could do it. I think I gotta go back down, but... Yeah, no. I was a little tiny bit salty after I fucked that up last. I mean, it's fine, I guess. I got the other thing, but... Still want to know what the hell the narrator was talking about there being somebody following me. No, that made me, like, really paranoid. Okay, this is open now, which I don't like. It's fine. There we go. I knew that there was something here. You are now leaving. Thank you. But where, though? Where am I leaving to? That's the question. Oh, that's right. I gotta take a bunch of stairs. What about the endless elevator from earlier? Can we go back to that, please? Maybe. I just want to go home. Too much to ask. I mean, knowing this game and the narrator, whatever the hell Davy's doing. I have to fucking top yet? Come on, I gotta be close, right? Just a little bit. The escape pod! Launch bay! Am I going fucking crazy? I swear there was a flash of something standing there. I'm only doing this because I can't see. What the hell just happened? Did I make a wrong turn? Yep, sure did. Oh. Oh. That's why. Oh. 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 That's why. Okay, well, I guess I got the same ending twice. I didn't see the thing because I was... Okay.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Not going into the new content yet.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Mr. Narrator, stop talking, please. Thank you.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
No, I need to go
Stanley,
up there
I think
now.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now,
Okay.
I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it,
Who's
Stanley.
her?
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Care to elaborate? Maybe. What?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Yes.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually
pressed the button.
chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Am I?
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. I'm terribly sorry, nerd.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
But, Mr. Narrator... fine! I'll play your stupid game correctly.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh, dear God. Maybe I should have listened to you. What's going on? The entire world is collapsing down around me. Oh. Well, that's what I get for trying to reset this. Just double checking something real quick. It'll be on her. Okay, fine. Did I fix it, Mr. Narrator? Mr. Narrator.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
No!
I have to.
No, you don't! Well, that was pretty neat. Oh my God, it's not.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever.
I never said that!
My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
No.
You just had to see?
No.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Right.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Yes.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Yep.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, because after what just happened, I feel like if I don't listen to the narrator, like, shit, my system might explode for all I know. Oh my god.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Got it.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes! Got it. Narrator?
No! Why did you do that?
Oh.
Quickly, hurry back.
Well, it was
Behave
delayed that
exactly as
time,
Stanley
so...
would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Maybe it was delayed on purpose!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
No,
that means
I'll listen
choosing
to him.
responsibly and always
Nothing's
putting the
changing.
story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I behave now! Mr. Narrator?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let me in! Fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
They got rid of me for me to be able to go down. Well, that's different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
Okay.
Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
But Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
Night Shark
He spoke it
115.
into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I'm trying. Night Shark
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
Anyway, this is actually one of my favorite endings.
Important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
You know, I never even thought about that. Can I just stand there?
It's more important than you can ever know.
I never thought to try that.
I need this. The story needs it.
I'm going to try that.
You hear me?
I just want to see.
Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
The credits stopped! That has to be a bug. What the hell? I don't know. They stopped. They stopped!
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
What? Okay. I'm still gonna try just standing there, though. I want to see if he acts like that. Or
when
nothing.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'd imagine something's gonna happen, right? I sit here long enough. At least that's what I'm gonna go with to make myself feel better. Alright! Okay, you win.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
I
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. I'm gonna do the one
Stanley
thing
was
now.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I guarantee you nobody thinks that, Mr. Narrator.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love. Yes, really, really worth it being
Sorry,
here
I
in
wasn't
the
expecting
room.
him to say something
But
else.
eager to get back to business,
Which I should. That one's
Stanley
on
took
me.
the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Remember for the life of... Yeah, can I not get on that chair? Can I not get on that shit? Wait. What was that? No. Well, I was trying to see
Look,
something.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for... This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Yep.
To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
I know. I'm waiting on you to do the...
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I was trying to, game. Hello? Azarath speaking.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay. You're mean, by the way.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Okay, well, I pressed every other button, so...
Stanley is quite a boring fellow.
Yeah, I know.
He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
Oh, yeah,
Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. So many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section.
I legitimately didn't know about this.
You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
No, I'm being serious.
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
only came down here because
Should have been careful.
when I was like going by the desks or whatever, because I was waiting for the one thing to come over.
But now it's an ending. Now it's an
You
ending.
can't just climb on desks and chairs in this game unless there's something else going on. So when I it was quick. I like moved a little bit. I'm like, well, that was weird. Oh wait, can I climb that?
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
Narrator!
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
Narrator!
You did it.
Yes, it's awesome. I did the thing. It's cool. Can I go now? I was trying to do something else, and then it's not.
All of his co-workers
I was
were gone.
trying to.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, no. I
When
mean, I
Stanley
probably should have
came to a
waited
set
until
of
there
two
was no
open
music
doors,
playing,
he
so.
entered the door on his left.
Sorry if that was really, really annoying. But yeah, no, you can't just climb on. Like,
Yet
look at
there was
this.
not a single person
It doesn't
there
let
either.
you climb on
Feeling a
anything,
wave
so
of
that's how.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
That's fine. Also,
Stepping
super
into
bad
his
with
manager's
numbers.
office,
It's-
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean, he wondered? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So
Sorry.
he relaxed for a few moments
I
with
was
some
trying to-
calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I mean, hey, if that works for me, or if that works for you, it works for me. Oh, you know what? I'm over it. I'm just glad that I got that one ending on accident, because I really don't give a shit if you guys believe me or not. I legitimately didn't. Oh, that's right. I was trying to do this earlier, but I forgot that I had to be down here first. See, this one I knew about.
Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up.
Yep.
Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
'Cause I wanted to? What is hard to understand about what's going on here? Like, seriously, what's complicated?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
Yep.
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Are you done? Are you done?
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
So fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
I'm sorry there, Mr. Narrator, but I just wanted to go back up. I like going up and down and then up again and then back down. Okay. I'm sure it's...
Oh my God. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Narrator.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Okay. Ow.
All right, I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
What can I say? I know what I'm doing. It's not my first rodeo, just saying.
Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Sorry? Boop!
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow? There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years, and it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Oh.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
Damn it! Well, you know, Mr. Narrator, I hope that it was all worth it! I hope it was. This better be the greatest thing we've ever seen in my entire life. I am... Okay.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
That was the wrong way.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
No! I don't wanna! Mr. Narrator! Okay, fine. I don't know if there is anything else I could do here anyway. Well... my adoring public! Oh, hi, how's it going, everybody? How you doing tonight? What's going on? Like, share, and subscribe! Well, it's too late now. I think they're... I don't know if there was more to that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Shh! I'm doing what I was originally going to do.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Stop talking!
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Whee! Hey, it worked. Cool.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Well, I'm not getting another option.
No, it's to the right, my mistake.
No, you know, it's fine. Stuff happens.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Awesome! It's over here. Hey, as long as you think it's the right thing... Oh, here we go.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No!
Okay. We just have to get back to,
Yeah, just bring me down there!
I'm kidding. It's all rubbish now.
You can teleport me!
Completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
Sweet!
Let's find the story.
Oh, I'll find that story. You can't hide from me, story. Where are you? Show me that ass! Story. Story? Oh, no. So, Mr. Narrator, I'm not... Oh, God, what am I, in the back rooms now? What is this shit?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on.
I
can
agree,
promise
actually.
you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The door's a gun.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might
Yeah.
be remembering this wrong. It's
You
possible
think?
the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
You know what? Yeah, that's not a half-bad plan, actually. You see anything? No. Story! Where are you?
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
No.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yeah!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
2 freaking hours, Mr. Narrator! Don't tell me that I didn't put any fucking work into trying to get the fucking win thing, because 2 freaking hours right there I put into your fucking game, and I don't care if this is the narrator I'm talking to, Davey. The amount of work I put into alone to trying to get that one trophy where you have to click the door, then you gotta go to the other door, you gotta click that a bunch of times, then you gotta go to a different door, then you gotta go back, and you gotta click, click, back, click. I earned that!
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
The Adventure
Just
Line!
follow the line. How simple is that?
That's pretty cool.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Oh. Well, that's... Fine. Fine. I'll do what you want. I'll follow the gosh darn adventure line.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
What?
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Dear God, no! Yeah! Ah! Sorry. Mr. Mr. Narrator. That's very loud in my ears. Mr. Narrator! Can you... Mr. Narrator, I'm begging you, please turn it up.
Wait,
please
cut
turn
the
it up.
music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Maybe it'll bring me back to Firewatch. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh! Fine.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Good
We're
point.
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
That
Why don't
sounds
we
great.
simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh. I didn't see... Shut up. I just said I was...
Yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
You got it, boss. You got it.
A choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Great.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
All right.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Yeah, go narrator.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule?
Sorry, I heard something outside my headphones. Sorry, narrator.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Oh.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know.
I guess.
I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Yep, there it is. I remember the first time I played this game, that scared the living shit out of me for some reason. I don't know why. Ugh. This game, man, it's something else, dude.